Welcome to Study Loop.
For this problem on the topic of waves and sound, we are told that a man stands at the midpoint between two speakers that are broadcasting uniformly in all directions. If we know the distance between the speakers and the total power coming from each speaker, we want to find the total sound intensity that he hears when he's at his initial position halfway between the speakers, and then after he's walked 4 meters directly toward one of the speakers. So when the man is halfway between the speakers, his distance r from either speaker is half the 30-meter distance. That is, r is 15 meters for each speaker. So the total sound intensity at that point is twice the intensity I. We'll call it I total is equal to twice the intensity due to each speaker, which is 2 times the sound power divided by 4 pi r squared, where r is the distance to each speaker. And so this simplifies to the sound power P divided by 2 pi r squared. Now we are told that the sound power from each speaker is 0.5 watts. And we'll divide this by 2 pi, and his distance from each speaker is 15 meters, and that's squared. So the total sound intensity as received by the man is 3.54 times 10 to the minus 4 watts per square meter. Now that's our answer for part A. And in part B, we are told that the man now moves 4 meters towards either speaker. So he's initially 15 meters from either speaker. If he walks 4 meters towards speaker 1, his distance from that speaker is now 11 meters. And so his distance from the other speaker is 15 plus 4, which is 19 meters. So his sound intensity now, his total sound intensity, remember, is just the sum of the intensities of each speaker, I1 plus I2, which is the sound power over 4 pi R1 squared plus the sound power from the second speaker, which is the same, over 4 pi R2 squared, where R1 and R2 are his distances from speaker 1 and speaker 2 respectively. So we can write this as the sound power over 4 pi into 1 over R1 squared plus 1 over R2 squared. And again, we know these values, so we can find this total intensity. And we know the sound power for each speaker is 0.5 watts. This is divided by 4 pi into 1 over, and we'll assume he walks closer to speaker 1, so his distance from speaker 1 is now 11 meters, and that's squared, plus 1 over the square of his distance to speaker 2, which is now 19 meters. So 1 over 19 meters squared. Calculating, we get the total intensity now, as received by the man, to be 4.39 times 10 to the minus 4 watts per square meter.